Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Sondom Owenakata. I'm here to present to you the Kana language, study on the Kana language. And today we are going to look at simple greetings in Kana. Simple greetings in Kana. There are 5 ways that greetings are made in Kana, which I want to present to you all this time. We have greeting from a close range, we have greeting from a distance, and then we have greeting by time, range, and we have greeting to parents and elders by young ones. And lastly, we have greeting from parents. Let me repeat. We have 5 ways to greet in Kana. They are: number 1, greeting from a close range. Number 2, greeting from a distance. Number 3, greeting by time range. And number 4, greeting to parents or elders. And number 5, greeting from parents or elders to young ones. So let us look at them one after the other. Now, if you look at this image that you find here, if you look at this image, you're going to see that 2 people that are in this image are in close range. And that is the first one that I mentioned, greeting from a close range. You see 2 of them greeting one another. The first one, the speaker, the person who initiates the greeting will say, Deira. And the transliteration of Deira is day has entered. And in English we say good morning. In English we say good morning. And the person who is greeted will respond this way. Day means enter day, meaning morning. So that is the first way to greet in the morning by the people of Kana. 2 people greeting one another. We say day, meaning day has entered. Good morning. So now let us look at the next item. We are talking of greeting from a close range, and then you now have the person greeting will not also say or can say Otea, mean your father. How? Otea, 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 meaning your father. How? In English it becomes how is your father? Then the person responding to the greeting will say Alele, le, le, meaning he be good. It means he is okay in English. Then the greeter can also continue to say Oka, Oka, meaning how is your mom? And you can say le, means she be good. She is okay. Now let's look at the next item. Greeting from a close range. Somebody can say Adodowa, meaning it happened how? How is it? That is the correct expression in English. And then the person responding can also say Alele, it be good. It is okay. So adodowa, meaning how is it? Then the translation of it happened how? The translation, how is it? The person responding will say Alele, meaning it is okay. Now we move on to the next item. The person greeting can equally say Pia Wuga, Pia O Wuga, Pia O Wuga. Pia is a plural marker. It is a word Kana doesn't go with a suffix. For example, an S placed after a noun to make that item plural. Kana doesn't do it like that. Kana has a word that must be placed in front of or before the word that you want to pluralize. You want to make plural to make that word plural. So now in this case, pia o wuga, plural, your relatives. How? How about your relatives? Because you are dealing with more than one person, you can say ba, lele, ba is they in Kana. Ba, lele, meaning they are okay. Now let's move on to the next item. The person greeting as well can continue to say no ah, no ah. You have to take note of the tone, or the tone on each syllable. Body, you, how? How are you? Then the person responding, because you are directing the question to the person before you. The person can say, Mlele, say means I in Kana. Mlele, I'm okay. Now, let's look at greeting from a distance. Greeting from a distance. You can see in the picture there, somebody can say, if it's not close to you, the person can say, Kanamwe. Kanamwe means greeting. A is an attitude marker. It means that the person greeting is showing respect, is showing humility to the people or person he is sending the greeting to. So in English, it becomes greeting to you or you all, greeting to you or greeting to you all. Then let us look at greeting by time range. Somebody can be greeted for in the morning, and you have it to be Kanamwe Lore. It means good morning. The image there can clarify it. We are talking of morning time. Kanamwe Lore. Kanamwe Lore. Kanamwe Lore means good morning. Kanamwe means greeting. Lore meaning morning. So in English, it is translated to be, in English, it is translated to be good morning. Okay, now let us look at the next item here. In the afternoon, somebody can greet this way and say, Kanamwe Sonpie, meaning good afternoon. Sonpie means afternoon in Kana. So you can now look at it there. So, and as we continue, in the evening, somebody can greet his friend and say, Kanamwe Une. It means good evening. Une is evening. Kanamwe means greeting. So in English, you translate it to be good evening. Then let us look at greeting to parents or elders. In English, in Kana, you have it to be Papa, a greeting word for dad. Although Papa is also a word in English, but because it has been used over the years by Kana people, and now Kana people have adopted it as a way of greeting in Kana. So Papa means dad. When you see your father or elderly person, You can say Papa. It means dad in English. It is a word. Papa is a word. It's an English word. Papa is an English word. But because it has been used extensively over the years in Ghana, speakers have adopted it as a way of greeting. Then when somebody wants to greet his mom in Ghana, the person will say Mama or Mom. Then for you to greet your grandpa, you say Dai. Dai means grandpa. Then Dada means grandmom. And then Kaka means auntie or wife of a brother or uncle. Then Dede means elder brother or uncle. Now let me go through it again. Papa for dad in Kana. Then Mama for mom. Dai is for grandpa. Then Dada is for grandmom. Then Kaka is for auntie or wife of a brother or uncle. And Dede is for your elder brother or uncle. In Kana, parents can greet their young ones by their names. Parents may choose to greet their child or children by name in order to make the name given to that child to be popular. Parents must continue to greet their children by their different names. So thank you so much for watching. This is coming to you from Akatas and Grant Language Theater. You can follow me, you can subscribe and share the information here. Thank you so much.